But now, for the reason we're all here, a treat for us. No, right? Treat for us ladies from Dancing with the Stars. We're joined now by hottie Gilles Marini and Bay Area native Cheryl Burke. Welcome to the show, guys.
Good to see you.
Our entire audience, both here and watching, are huge fans of you guys. So thanks so much for being on the show. And
Thanks
Gilles,
for having us.
I got to say, you were my favorite part on Sex and the City. I got to say, by far.
Which part?
The part.
That was the question.
But what is it? How does it feel now, moving on from that kind of small part now to being kind of the big star Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, it was actually it was a great transition. You know, more sports, I guess. I don't know. But,
I see you've got kind of injury here.
Kind of wound.
That actually happened the first week of the show during the cha-cha.
So you were able to kind of barrel through?
I didn't want to let it down. Come on.
Ah,
you know,
you never would have known.
Yeah, we try to hide it as much as we could, and then surgery was last Tuesday, and.
Wow.
Feeling okay
No,
now?
actually, yesterday was your surgery.
No, the day before.
The day before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
But you feeling okay?
I don't know.
Sure, what kind of dance partner was he? Was Gilles easy to train, I guess is the question, because he looked like a natural dancer.
Well, Gilles has had no dance experience before, so we started from square one. But he really developed into being an incredible dancer, and you saw that as the weeks went by. And he just had so much charisma on the dance floor, and I think people enjoyed watching him perform.
Yeah, you guys made a great team, a wonderful team. In fact, my wife and I were rooting for you guys. But
Thank you.
And we like the others too, but we're rooting for you guys.
I like that.
Well, it had to be kind of a sad thing when you finally didn't get to move forward. You guys were awesome.
You know, we made the final. The final three, I mean, Melissa was amazing.
True.
Sean Johnson, I mean, she just improved week by week. So for us, I think, we were already winners. I mean, being
After
second.
week 5, it was all bonus.
Nice, that's good to know.
I'm still on. Awesome.
How did it feel after you had done a routine that you thought was a particularly great routine to get criticism from the judges? I mean, you're a pro, so you hear this all the time, but how did you deal with that?
You know, it's scary. You're like, oh, what are they going to say? And I was always penning my eyes toward Bruno.
Right.
And he was giving me like I can't wait to talk. So I knew it was like, okay, we're not going to get destroyed.
Right.
And it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Well, you never know what he's going to say.
Yeah, but whatever he said was kind of very funny.
I think Len Goodman is the scariest.
Right. He seems to be the toughest.
He really is.
And he's the one who pulled the 10 in the final.
I know.
Go figure.
Well, that must really mean something.
Yeah, it meant a lot to us.
That means a lot.
It meant a lot to us.
So are you still dancing?
Not right now. Right now, I'm trying to just like ease a bit. I'm having like 3 weeks recovery.
Yeah.
Because when the doctor went in, Dr. Saliman went in and he was like, "Oh, everything is destroyed in your shoulder from the first X-ray we have to the last one." So he has to fix everything from rotator cuff, clavicle, everything. So
Beat him up.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds
Good.
like.
Yeah, she's a tough teacher, a tough trainer. You know, Lisa mentioned that, you're popular among the ladies. Our own Janelle Wang, our co-host here, is enamored with you. She went up to you last weekend and asked you to take a photo with her. Do we have that photo? Here it is. There you go.
oh gosh, yeah, remember.
Remember Janelle? Yeah.
So how often does that happen in your life? Like every 20
Hey,
minutes?
I want that picture. They're looking awesome.
It's a great photo.
He was actually at the Hyatt here, hotel, next door. Yeah, I love this place. I love here.
San Francisco's
It's
fantastic.
beautiful.
Isn't it a great city?
It reminds me a bit of Europe. I don't know why I'm saying that, but
It's probably the most European city in the country.
I think so. And there's a large French community here, too, as well.
yeah, I know. There's like the restaurant. There's a place where all the restaurants are, and I need to go there tonight, maybe.
Okay. If you want a good restaurant, ask Spencer after the show. He knows them all. He's been to them all 5 times.
I'm the restaurant guy. So now, you guys are a team for a while, right? You'll be doing some dancing here and there.
Yeah, I mean, if there's appearances and people want us to dance, Gilles said he would love to continue.
Absolutely.
Hopefully,
It's one of the
can
best time in my
continue.
life. I just don't want to stop it like that.
When you first went into this, what was your feeling? Did you have a little trepidation?
The only thing that I was scared is like fainting the first night. Right, like, collapsing on the stage.
Well,
and
it's live, so that's got to add a
Everything's
whole
live.
lot more pressure.
Yeah.
you know when they say the names and stuff.
I told Gilles, just pretend no one else is in the room and just focus on what we're doing, and you'll be great.
And how long do you really practice? I mean, we see on the show, but I mean, how many hours are you clocking in before you go live?
Because of my non-training in dancing ever before, we train a lot. We actually maxed out every day.
We did about 8 to 10 hours, especially towards the end, because we have 2 dances, and we literally...
Because I couldn't dance either. So we needed a lot of hours.
Right.
Yeah, we needed a lot. But once he got it, he got it. It was just the learning the choreography that was a little bit slow.
It must have worked, because you guys looked amazing.
Thank you.
Really,
Is that how you stay in shape with all that dancing? Or do you
lately, yes.
Yeah,
lately, it's actually, I really recommend to everybody. That's why we're here. Actually, Cheryl is opening a studio, so I mean, people can go there and you fall in love with the dancing right away. That keeps you in shape, and you don't realize you're working out.
Well, that's the thing, because when you're working out, it's just painful and you hate it.
Absolutely,
you just want the treadmill to stop.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Exactly. You don't want
totally
the class to stop.
Yeah, you don't.
And I was spending 8-10 hours, and it never really got to a point that, I don't want to do that anymore.
Well, you're trying to reach a goal, too.
Right.
So you're
just under a lot of pressure to get it done.
Yeah.
And she'd get it down.
Yeah, you did too.
No.
You got it.
So Cheryl, for busy moms at home who are watching, who have to deal with kids and household and the husband and all that, or maybe even work too, would you recommend dancing as a great way to stay in shape?
Absolutely. I mean, you don't even realize you're exercising, but I think dancing is the best way to really work out your body, because you're working everything out from head to toe.
Yeah.
And, you're running on a treadmill, but at the end of the day, you can dance for a longer period of time than run for miles and
you can
miles.
tell by watching the show, the women especially, they get in such great shape.
Oh, absolutely.
And so you can just watch their bodies change just in the very short period of time of the season.
Yeah, you're having a lot of fun, and you're dancing to music, and it's different. You're with somebody, interacting with another partner, so it's a lot of fun.
I watched little Kim's body change over time on the show.
I know, right?
I know.
She still kept her bionic booty, though.
Yes, right.
But then Gilles got it.
Yeah, she was eliminated in the week after we had the salsa.
Yes.
And then I kept her in my pocket in the back.
Yeah, Bruno told him he got little Kim's butt.
I can hear Bruno now. Gilles, you must shake that booty.
That's pretty good.
Gosh, she sounded like me. Thanks. No, we had a blast. It was by far the best experience I ever had when it comes down to sports.
We had a blast watching you guys. You really entertained us, and we all fell in love with you. And of course, we love Cheryl because she's from the Bay Area. She's our homegirl. We root for her all the time.
And so talented.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. I flew here just to make sure that she opened a new studio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She's opening a new studio.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are both going to be at the Cheryl Burke Dance Mountain View grand opening party tomorrow at 6 p.m. And on Saturday, Cheryl Burke Dance in San Francisco will be hosting Dancing with the Drag Stars. There's more information. There's more information for both events on our website. I want to hear more about that later.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to the website to check it out.
Yeah.
So great to have you guys on the show.
Thanks so much.
Good luck. And don't go away. Stay right here.